If your two options are litter or start a trash fire, litter. I don't know what to say, man. What's up, you zany zebra zappers?
Zany zebra zappers.
They be zapping in zany zebras.
Okay, so they're zapping zany zebras.
Yeah, sir.
They're not zany zappers who
Nope.
have a thing for zebras. Okay, I get what you're saying. Welcome, everyone, to episode 65 of the Attention Deficit
Dawgs.
Your new favorite podcast.
It better be. It fucking better be.
And Brennan, I'm stealing your thunder. I'm stealing your thunder right now. Because we're gonna start this episode the way we always do. Hey, the song of the week, Brennan. Tell me about your song of the week. What are you bumping this week? What are we giving to the people to bump this week? What's going on?
My song of the week. He did it. He gave it to us. The song we all wanted. Timeless by The Weeknd. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good.
Is that the new one?
That's the new one.
With the feature?
With Playboy Cardi on it. Not my favorite feature, but he does enough that it's not terrible. So
okay, and we like The Weeknd.
And then The Weeknd picks it up and he fucking kills it and it does The Weeknd shit.
Brennan loves himself some Weeknd.
Oh, dude, I do. It's so atmospheric.
That's good.
That's feel like I'm
what
floating.
a nice word to describe music, man.
Oh,
so atmospheric.
It's so atmospheric.
Damn.
Every
Brennan's a
single time.
poet. Y'all
I
hearing
am.
this?
I am. You guys didn't know. Sleeping on me.
Not really. You're kind of lumpy. My song of the week, ladies and gentlemen, is "Shine" by Just Friends. It's got one of the nastiest slow guitar licks at the beginning. It's just like, and it's grooving. It's a groovy ass beat, bro. I'm telling you, it is a groovy song, man. If you just want to like dance in your kitchen for a little bit, this is the song. "Shine" by Just Friends.
Shine by Just Friends. Okay.
That is my song of the week, ladies and gentlemen.
Hell yeah. Good songs of the week.
Right? Solid.
All right, Jeffrey.
Oh, it's this time.
We're going to get into our segment for today.
Aww.
This is the first time we have done this segment since we've been back.
Oh, boy.
It's one of my favorites. This is the fourth one we've done.
This is the fourth time?
The fourth time.
They've all been fun. I do enjoy this segment as much as I hate this segment.
All right, guys. So, welcome to the Jeff Test 4.
Now, let's give some background. If anyone here is not familiar with the Jeff Test.
All right. So, here's how this works.
Yeah.
I have 5 categories. Same as always, music, entertainment, food, podcast, and random.
Yep.
These all pertain to Jeffrey. These
are
about Jeffrey, so music will be about Jeffrey's music. Okay?
Entertainment will be about like some TV show I enjoy, something like all that stuff. Okay.
Each question is worth 2 points. To win, Jeffrey needs 5 points.
Yep.
He has the option on each question to use a token.
Boom.
And he
Like
can guess twice. But no matter when he guesses it or whatever, it's only worth 1 point.
Yeah, so I use my token before I guess.
Before he guesses.
And even if I get it right on my first try, I still only get 1 point.
Only 1 point.
It's sounds more complicated than it is. It's very easy to follow once we start.
Very easy.
This. It is. It's gonna be a fun one. You guys just strap in for this. These are always a hoot. These are always a fucking aneurysm on my part. But
yes, sir.
Brendan has a great time with them, so that's all that matters.
So, you ready to get started?
I think so, Brendan. I think I'm ready, man.
What category would you like to start with?
Okay, so I think I'm gonna do my normal where I'm gonna save random for last.
Okay.
I think I like putting it all on random. That one's always fun.
Cool.
So let's give Brendan. You know what? Give me food.
Food?
Start with food. Give me a good food question.
How much money is spent on pretzels each year?
Like, for me?
Nope.
Because I can tell you that much.
1.6 billion.
Okay, is this like... Hold on, before you read the rest of the answers. Is this like the amount spent on people purchasing pretzels? Or this is the amount of people spend to purchase pretzels plus the amount it takes to manufacture pretzels?
This is just how much money the pretzel industry makes from people buying pretzels.
Okay, cool.
Each year.
Big pretzel. Got it.
Big pretzel.
Brendan called them up. Said, hey bro, how much money you make?
And they said, this much. And I said, cool, thanks.
Thought I could catch them. Okay, so it's 1.7 million. No, what'd you say?
1.6 billion.
I was close. Billion? Hold on.
Yes, 3.1 billion, 2.2 billion, or 2.8 billion.
Okay.
Are you wanting to use a token? You have to decide now before you make a guess.
Yeah. first question. We're starting off hot. Yeah, you know what? We'll use a token for this.
Token.
So
food is now only worth 1 point.
Okay, so my gut. Here's how my gut works, Brendan. Is on a math test or something. If someone is like, "What's the range here?" My go-to is it's not the lowest number. It's never the lowest number.
Okay, that's fair.
It's usually not the highest number.
Yes.
Okay, so it leaves the other two.
Okay.
And usually the highest number is thrown in there to not be the biggest number to throw it away, that the biggest number is not the answer. Okay.
Okay.
So my first guess, Brendan, is going to be 2.8 billion.
2.8 billion is wrong.
Fuck. Okay, so forget everything I know. Give me what is the other one? It's 2.2 billion.
Is that yeah? That's another one.
And then 3.1.
And 3.1 and 1.6.
Alright, I'm gonna say 3.1 billion.
Was
it 2.2?
It was 2.2.
I was thinking it was 2.2. Shit, I was gonna guess that. Okay. So that's the one wrong. Listen. It's because I spent 3.1 billion on pretzels. So man, it's personally.
That's true. That is true.
Of the 3.1 billion, I'm like probably 2 of that. So
that's fair. Understandable. Well, you're at 0 points.
Don't worry, I got 4 more. I got 8 more points I could snag, dude.
You got that. I believe in you.
Easy. All I have to do is get the 2 for one of them.
Yes.
All I gotta do, and don't worry, because I got this. Because the next category, I totally have it. What are the categories?
Music, entertainment, podcast, and random is what you got left.
Give me podcast.
How many podcast episodes start with the letter J? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
Okay. Let's into the mind's eye for a second. One comes to mind, and I think there's more than that one.
Okay.
But the one that comes to mind is Jeffrey Dies.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. I know for a fact that episode exists.
Yes. So there's at least one. So you at least know that all my answers could be correct.
Yes.
Good job, Jeffrey.
Fuck you. Sounds like we're running a good game. Gosh damn it. So, okay. What other episodes do we have that starts with J? I don't think we have any other episodes that start with J.
Well, good thing one's an out option.
No, you piece of shit. Because he knew he'd be like, he's going to remember only Jeffrey Dies, and that's going to be the... But we have one. There's got to be another one. There's no way we've never started another episode with J.
Are you using a token? Or are you just going to freeball it?
See, can I tell you something? I went with podcast second because podcast was one I felt more confident in. So I thought that I could get the 2 points here. And the problem is if I don't use the token and I don't get it right, then I have to get 2 of the next 2 without a token. Fuck. Alright, I'm gonna use a token. Fuck you, Brendan.
Okay, cool.
Shit. 1.
No.
Okay, cool. There's more than just got it. All right.
Confirmed.
It's 2, 3, 4.
2, 3, 4 is the
3.
only ones. 3.
No.
And
No. I said no before you gave me the answer. I said no.
Fuck.
Run it back. Rewind the tape.
That's fine.
I said 3.
Okay, now you
and
know
I
it's
said
not
no.
3.
It's 2.
It is 2.
Let's go.
It
What's
is
the
2.
other one? It's Jeffrey Dies, and what's the other?
Jane Goodall fortune cookies.
Oh my God! It's Jane Goodall fortune cookies. Okay, so I'm at 1 point.
Jeffrey is at 1 point.
I got 3 more questions.
Yes, sir.
I got to get at least one of them for 2 still.
Mm-hmm.
The other 2 I can just fucking give the token. Okay, I got this. I'm winning this. I can do this. Give me entertainment, Brendan.
All right, Jeffrey. How old was Dexter when he made his first human kill? Was he 16, 18, 20, or 22?
Oh, 16 or 18. He was a teenager because it was right after Harry's death. Because he killed the nurse that was killing Harry with the medication. Oh, fuck. Was it 16, 18? Oh, I can just picture Michael C. Hall in that shitty wig. Oh my God, little teenage Dexter. When he made his first actual kill, he wasn't 16 yet. Oh no, he was 18, I think.
I'm so happy this got you.
Oh, I think no, because here's the thing. Is he was in high school. No, was he in high school? Because Harry's his adopted father, and in the show, here's how this scene goes down. Is Harry kind of gets the suspicion as he's in the hospital that the nurse is like kind of like not helping him, is hurting him more than helping him and giving medication to slowly kill him. Okay? And that kind of gets like brought to Dexter's attention. And then he kills this lady in her apartment. It's his first kill. He sets up the kill room. I remember the scene so vividly. But how old was Dexter? It's not the oldest. Like, what did you say, 24 or something like
22.
that? 22. He's not 22.
Okay.
It's not 16 either.
So it's either 18 or 20?
Yeah. When did Harry die? How old was Dexter? Dude. Oh, I'm so mad because I'm going to have to get these next two without any token, man. Oh, no. Oh, man, I've never lost a Jeff test before. Oh, yeah, I did because of fucking Cosmic Latte.
Yep.
But, oh, no, man. Okay. I'm not going to use a token. I think I'm just going to fucking hook shot this shit for the victory, hopefully. I'm going to say 18. Was it 20?
It was 20.
No, bullshit. Run it back. Hold on. I need to rewatch that episode. Nah.
It was 20.
No, because Harry died.
How? Just to double check, even though I did this a little earlier.
Oh, fuck.
Was Dexter when he made his... See, you were correct.
Animal kill, then he's like 6 because he killed the parent's dog, or he killed the dog next door.
20, and it was the nurse. You got all the info
God
correct.
damn it!
It's not the age.
It was because I remember the scene. I remember him talking about his first kill. Okay, don't worry. I got these next two. I'm gonna kill. Hundo P got both of them.
Yeah, if you get both of them, you can still win.
It's music, right?
You got music and random.
Okay, give me music. I got this.
According to Wikipedia, where does emo music originate?
Oh, it's in the East Coast.
Illinois, Washington, D.C., Ohio, or Michigan?
According to Wikipedia.
Where
does emo music originate?
Yep.
It's not Michigan. Ohio is definitely one of the options. You said Illinois?
Illinois, Washington, D.C., Ohio, and Michigan.
It's not. I don't think it's the capital. I don't think it's Washington, D.C. I don't think it's Michigan because that's where Hob Mully's from.
Okay.
And that's not like there's a lot of bands. It's in the East Coast. It's in the East. It's definitely further that way because that's where a lot of the scene is. Dude, Ohio might actually be the fucking answer. So many bands came out of Ohio. So many bands. And then, but Chicago's got like the big underground scene, and that's in Illinois. Okay, hold on. Let me log in for a second. Where are all my little emo boys from? Can I make one Google search?
Or what is it? What are you searching?
I just want to know where the house on the cover of that American football album is located.
Go for it.
Okay, I'm just gonna look up where is the Never Meant house.
Go for it.
Where is the Never Meant? Urbana, Illinois. I'm gonna be mad if this puts me. I'm gonna say Illinois, Brendan. Is it Ohio?
It was Washington, D.C.
No, it's not. Nah, dude, the president's up there being emo? Nah. That's not true. Nah.
Look it up on Wikipedia. Where does emo music originate?
Where does emo music originated from? Washington, D.C. in the 1980s.
Yeah.
Well, I lost. But don't worry, Brendan. Don't worry. Because I'm about to pull it all back on this one.
Jeffrey, you have 1 point.
I'm about to win it. This is for double the points. We're doubling the points.
We are not doubling the point. Jeffrey lost.
I got an opportunity for 4 points on this last question.
Jeffrey lost.
I'm going to put in every token I have remaining.
All right, Jeffrey, you ready for the last question?
No.
Okay, cool.
Let's just go to our talking points. On. So, this week, random. Final one. This is the only one I get fucking right. I'm going to be pissed, dude. Damn, Brendan really was like, I'm going to be mean. He pulled out the Wikipedia.
What is the most stolen grocery item? Is it bottled water, milk, a lighter, or cheese?
Stolen grocery item. If you're stealing bottled water, you got different fucking problems. It's water. You can find any sink and go to the bathroom. There's water, okay? Cheese, listen, you could slip a pack of cheese in your pocket and walk out the store no problem, okay?
It falls down the fucking hole.
I've never seen someone steal milk.
That's fair.
I've never seen someone walk out of the store with milk in their hands. Now, I see shoplifters almost daily when I work, okay?
Yeah.
2 to 3 of them at least.
Yeah.
And I've never seen one of them with milk. A lot of the times it's laundry detergent.
Interesting.
That's the main thing they steal. There's this one guy who takes a box of ice cream sandwiches and then goes into the bathroom, eats the entire box.
He told us about that.
Yeah. So there's a okay. It's a cheese or milk, dairy products, huh?
Is that?
What were the other two?
Got bottled water, milk, lighter, and cheese.
A lighter. It's not a lighter. I don't think it's a lighter. And the reason, but here's why. Okay. This is either a lighter being on there is either an obvious hint that it's either the answer or not the answer, because it's the only non-food item.
Yep.
Does that come from Brendan being like, shit, I gotta throw shit around this so it looks more normal, but he only chose food items, or was he like, I need one more item and chose a lighter? Because at my place of work, the lighters are kept behind the counter.
Okay.
Now, are we talking, but here's the thing, are people stealing barbecue lighters?
I doubt it. I think when they said lighter, they meant.
Wait, who said lighter?
Me?
What do you mean by that, Brendan?
What do you think I mean by that?
He said when they say lighter, as if it's not something that you said.
Jeffrey, I'm saying this because during my last game, I gave you too many hints, so I'm just going to say everything like that from now on.
Now, is that him actually doing that, or is that him trying to cover that I just caught him?
I don't know, figure it out. Guess lighter.
Okay. So, milk. No. You're not stealing milk.
No, you're not stealing milk.
You're not stealing milk.
How are you going to get milk out?
You're not, but Brendan's really pushing for me to not guess milk.
I love Jeffrey overthinking this shit.
Brendan, I have one fucking point. I've already lost, and god damn it, if I don't get 3, I'm gonna cry. Okay? This will be the worst score in Jeff Test history, okay? If I don't get this fucking 3. It will be my 13th fucking reason, and I need to get this shit right, Brendan. Okay.
For his own mental health.
Cheese.
Cheese.
Like all types of cheeses?
Cheese.
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 Just like how the staircase stole your cheese.
Did it?
I did. Fuck that staircase. Did we ever tell that story on the pod? Alright, we'll have to later. That's a
No, we did.
We did? I thought we did because
we
it
did.
fell out. Yeah. Rip Brendan's cheese.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Okay, it's not water.
Okay.
It's not milk.
I love knowing that I wrote this episode good.
Yeah, fuck you, Brendan. Yeah, I bet you were giggling yourself to sleep last night.
I was.
Just like, hee, I'm so silly. Piece of shit. Let's go. Okay. Everyone's like, Jeffrey, just fucking answer the question. Cheese.
That is correct!
Let's go! I knew it, bro! The cheddar thieves are out here, dog! I knew it! Oh my goodness. Because, listen, for the reasoning that lighters are behind the counter 90% of the time, no one's walking out with a gallon of milk undetected.
Yep.
Bottled water, motherfucker, use a sink. You got water everywhere else you go. We're in Colorado, too. That shit's fresh.
Yum.
It's tap
Yummy
water.
water.
It's delicious. You can drink it out the fucking toilet and it's fine. Okay? Cheese, though?
Cheese.
People be stealing cheese.
People be stealing cheese.
I,
Because cheese is also expensive.
See, and I thought like eggs was gonna be on the list, but at the same time, how do you steal eggs?
How do you steal eggs? You gotta, if you're gonna steal eggs, you gotta steal like
I'm so
3 eggs at a time.
I'm so glad my thought process of lighter was too out of the ordinary from the other 3 because it was like 3 grocery items and then a lighter, and I was like,
oh, dude, when I said that's just, I think they meant, dude, while knowing damn well I'm the one who wrote lighter down, felt so good.
I knew it! I knew you were trying to trick me because you were like, oh, I'm just being vague. And then I was like, yeah, is he saying that because he's lighter? Or is he just trying to fucking get me with it? And I knew it, Brendan. I fucking called that shit. I got 3. We don't talk about the rest of it, but I got 3, and that's not the worst score we've had. I've had 3 before, and when I'm taking the dub.
He lost.
I'm taking the dub. The moral W, the moral, if you will.
There were 7 points up for grabs that he did not even
That's
touch.
not important, Brendan. I got 3 of them, and that's passing. Okay, so
Good job, Jeffrey.
hey, man, 3 points out of 5 questions. You know, can't be mad about that. We don't need to talk about how they're all worth 2 points. What's important is
Yeah, 3 out of 5 is a pretty good score.
yeah, 3
If
out of 5.
it wasn't
Yeah.
out of 10.
Shh. I got 3 out of 5, man. We did
Yeah,
it.
good
It's
job,
a
man.
winning score. Round of applause to me for winning the Jeff test today. Let's go, dude.
He's
So
still
glad I got another dub under my belt. This is great. I've convinced myself I won now.
The
This
first
is-
stage is denial.
Fuck you, Rick.
Alright, well, let's get started talk about Baby Oil Boy.
Baby Oil Boy?
Baby Oil Boy. That's what he's written down as in my thingy down here.
Dude, you mean the tunnel guy?
The Diddler?
Yeah, bro.
Yes, sir, I'm talking about
You've
the
heard about
Diddler.
all these tunnels, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Brendan, talk to me about Baby Oil Man.
Well, first of all, he had 1,000 bottles of 2-gallon baby oil. 2 gallons.
Which,
That's
1,000 bottles.
2,000 gallons of baby oil.
That is so much. Like, do you understand how much
Ugh.
2,000 gallons is?
That's so fucking much. What are you gonna do with all that baby oil,
Well,
Diddy?
like, where did he keep it?
I don't know.
In like, a room?
Probably. Probably at the baby oil room.
Like, do you think he had people come over and they're like, hey, man, is this the bathroom? He's like, don't go in there. And it's just jugs of baby oil? How many
What's that?
babies did they have to, like, drain out to get that much oil?
Dude, at least 3.
Why is it baby oil? It's just because it's, like, tear-free? Is that all that makes it baby?
I think you can pour it on babies and they cook better, but...
Yeah, they probably cooked the pan pretty well. But, like, where's preteen oil? Is that a thing? Adult oil?
Yeah, probably.
Is this a
No.
thing? No.
No.
Well, you said probably. You had me convinced, Brendan. You're not gonna lie to me, dude.
Yeah, I lie to you all the
That's our
time. What do
podcast,
you mean?
man. Yeah, we just played a game all about it, you piece of shit.
Okay, have you heard about the freak-offs?
The freak off?
The freak-offs?
Freak Bob? What?
With Diddy?
No.
So he would have his Diddy parties, and... Okay, wait. First of all, there's a list going around TikTok and Instagram and stuff. Has a lot of celebrity names on it who went to Diddy parties. And while, yes, they did go to Diddy parties, it doesn't mean that everyone on that list went to the illegal Diddy parties. Diddy threw a ton of parties, and a lot of them were illegal, but a lot of them were just, like, mingling events for
So
celebrities.
it's different than, like, the plain logs of the island because, like, you knew what was happening on the
Yeah,
island.
so we gotta wait a little longer to get the list of the people who were involved in, like, the illegal side of the Diddy parties. But because right now we just have a list of a shit ton of celebrities who went to a party once with Diddy.
Quite a few, probably.
But the freak-offs. Diddy and other freaky assailants would get like sex workers to come and just have sex with them and perform like crazy sex shows almost, so that they could masturbate to, they could just be gross little deviants to.
Dude,
and then
IRL goonin'?
IRL goonin'.
IRL goonin'.
But they would go for so long to the point where Diddy would have to hook them up to like an IV drip afterwards so that they could get their energy back. And then guess what he would do?
Dog.
Send him to another freak off.
Dog.
Yeah.
You ever fuck so hard you need an IV? Do you not realize how much you gotta fucking...
Dude, because they're being forced to fuck on like stage for like 3 hours.
Oh my god. 3 hours.
Yeah, if you don't know what's gonna
What
happen.
are you supposed to do with the other 2 hours and 45 minutes?
45 minutes? What am I supposed to do with the other 3.5 hours? I came 30 minutes before I showed up.
Bro, I came in my pants during the foreplay, man. I got a text from Diddy and I came. Like, that shit was crazy. Oh my god.
What else did Diddy do?
Well, he's... Okay, something I saw literally today was like, all the tunnels that were found under his house, and some of them leading to a former home owned by Michael Jackson. What the fuck does that mean?
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
What the fuck does that mean, Jeffrey? I think we're about to see a lot of people come down, and I have some names that I think are going to come down with Diddy.
Call now, Brendan.
Jay-Z, Beyonce.
Whoa.
I think,
You think they're getting Jay-Z
I think
and
they're getting
Queen
Jay-Z
Bee?
and Beyonce.
Do you think they were involved?
They were
in the
involved.
Diddy parties.
In a lot of Diddy parties.
But the Diddy parties? Do you think they were in the Freak Bob room?
I don't know if they were in the freak room, but they definitely were well aware and helping Diddy hide the fact.
Nobody
that
is
going on.
matching Diddy's freak.
Nobody's matching Diddy.
No one's
matching
Diddy's freak, dog.
But there's a lot of sad that came out of it, like
Puff Daddy, more like that's enough, Dad.
like Justin Bieber, when he first got started. So okay, wait, let's take it back even further. Usher, when Usher got started in the music industry, he got started to get mentored by Diddy, and he was like young. He was like
like mentor or like Catholic mentor, like really.
A little bit of both. It sounds like.
Okay.
So Diddy took him under his wing, and he had this like gross ass name, and it was like a camp for like child stars. But they would be surrounded by everything at a Diddy party all the time because that's just how it was in the industry. But Diddy's also very well connected.
Yeah.
And Usher, at a certain point, got brainwashed to think this was okay. So when he met Justin Bieber, who was on his come up, what is the first thing Usher did out of pure instinct? Brought him to Diddy.
Took him home and he freaked it.
No, he brought him to Diddy. He brought him to Diddy.
Oh, no.
And Diddy was basically given, like, custody over Justin for, like, 3 weeks at a time. And dude.
So, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Where were Justin's parents? That's what I need to know.
Probably shitty parents, not gonna lie.
Well, and so this is something I learned in the Quiet on the Set, like that Nickelodeon documentary, was like a lot of the times they just kept the parents out of the loop.
Yeah.
Because they were kind of just like, this is the industry, this is how it works, this is how it goes. And the parents didn't know any better.
Yeah.
So they just kind of were like, okay, this is how it works then.
Well, and for the past, like, our entire lives, if you want to make it in the industry, Diddy's the way to go. Diddy will get you there. And that's the shitty part. That's the shitty part.
Somewhere.
But, like, there's something about Justin Bieber did everything in his power to stop Billie Eilish from going anywhere near Diddy when he... Because, yeah, so I was like, that's cool. Good for you, Justin.
Justin was like, hey, I know where this leads.
He's like, don't.
We're not doing this.
And I love that. And it sucks because we grew up seeing Justin Bieber going down this, like, fucking shitty path where he was doing all of this terrible stuff.
Yeah, do you remember when he was, like, doing drugs and shit?
Yeah.
And, like,
and it
drunk
kind of
at
sucks
bars?
to see that this is probably why. Because he probably just got assaulted by Diddy a bunch of times when he was, like, freshly 16.
Yeah?
It just hurts, man. It
I
just
mean, like,
hurts.
It happens every time. Because, like, back to the Quite On Set thing that I was mentioning was, like, Drake Bell had all his shit. And, like, everyone got super mad at him for what he did and everything. And then he came out and told the story and everyone was like, you know? And it's hurt people, man.
Yep.
And, like, I don't know who did it to Diddy, but there's no way it started with him.
Nope.
Something got fucked in his head at a younger age, and he thought that was okay.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, okay, bro.
Other things real quick. Diddy also very likely thought to be the helping the murder of Tupac and Biggie. He's also the person who benefited the most after they died with his career. Little sus.
Have you seen the memes of, like, Tupac coming out of his protection to put Diddy away?
What else? There's like one more thing I wanted to say about Diddy. Diddy. What a guy.
He's dumb looking.
He is dumb looking.
He's got beady little fucking, like, you know the little tree critters that got eyes too big for their head? The little nocturnal boys? That's what he looks like.
Yeah.
Eye, that's what they're called.
Diddy.
Because they got too big eyes. But
yeah, so just gross all around with Diddy. I hope we see a lot of stuff come out. I hope we see the big people fall. They'll be sick as fuck.
He deserves it, man.
Yeah, and all the people who were aware of what was going on and just kind of let him keep doing his thing. Fuck you guys.
Parties, bro.
There was a lot of people being done stuff too that they didn't want to happen to them, and that's fucked.
What was the first domino that made this whole investigation start?
So it was
because like he'd been doing it for so long.
Yes. So
there's what was who said something? What was the time?
So he had a makeup artist who he was doing stuff with. There's this other situation with her,
like doing stuff
that she was too drugged up to say no to. So that type of stuff.
Cosby, I get it.
Yeah. There was this one incident where P. Diddy and he was trying to do stuff. He passed out because he was on all these drugs, and she decided to leave the hotel room. Diddy wakes up, and there's a video of him running down the hallway in just a towel, and then just starts fucking beating on her like she is just something to hit. Just like beating on her like nobody's business. And then he paid the hotel $50,000 to get the video.
No.
Yes.
And then she came out with her story?
She came out with her story.
Okay.
And it just started a domino effect.
Because
and the video's out now. You can find the video of Diddy just
like,
beating on her.
You know, I'm not trying to like be offensive by bringing this up, and I'm not trying to like. I don't want to use this wrong, but like the whole Me Too movement.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like that's exactly what that is.
Yeah.
Where no one said anything for such a long time, and all it took was one person to finally have a fucking problem. I see you spill water on yourself.
Yeah, and the other thing that's helping is there's a law in New York that basically gives victims of stuff like this no statute of limitations. So no matter how long ago it happened, Diddy can still get charged.
Good.
So,
that's deserved.
Yeah, very much so.
100%.
Very much so.
No,
Because Diddy's been around for fucking ever too.
Yeah.
So if he was just getting away with all the shit he did at the beginning of his career, that's fucked. So
so many people. Bro,
yeah, so many people.
You think DJ Khaled was at one of those parties?
Probably. Also, Diddy's a freak with the boys too. Diddy's a freak with the boys.
We knew that.
Diddy's freaking it with the boys.
P. Diddy, P. Diddlin'. That's That's him, dog. Brennan, I'm gonna slowly transition us to something not as intense like that, but this is something pretty silly. So last night, I got home and you were walking out. Okay, you were helping me grab stuff out of the car, and you had told me that you overheard a conversation happening on a patio where it was not a happy.
It was not happy at all.
They were like having a talk. Okay, and now one of the words said was, "I wish we could just talk when you're sober." Okay, and like that's a whole moment.
That's tough.
This morning.
Oh no.
At 8:00, I wake up to a yelling match. I don't know if it's the same people, but it's coming from the same hallway that it would be if it was them. And they're letting each other fucking have it. Like, are you kidding me? You're just not listening. And it's like, what do you want from me? And I was like,
Jesus Christ.
And I'm like, bitch, it is 7:45 in the morning. We couldn't have waited till noon. Like,
Plot
what is
twist,
this?
plot twist, it's the same conversation. It just hasn't
Oh,
stopped.
God, I feel terrible. Oh, dude. Because that's like, at that point, that's like 8+ hours.
Yeah, that's a whole shift at work, dog.
No, because I got home at like 10. So that, oh my God.
No way it was the same conversation.
No,
There's
but
no way.
no, it's the same conversation, but at a different time. You know
Yeah,
what
he
I'm
was
saying?
sober this time.
Oh, bro, he was fighting for it more. Let me tell you. And I'm like, man, and listen, this is my first time living in an apartment, and after living in like suburban homes my entire life, I'm like, God, this is hilarious. Because like my girlfriend woke up and she was like, oh my God, are they kidding me? Yelling this early in the morning, and I'm just sitting there like, shh.
I want to hear.
I'm trying to see who's winning. I gotta see if I gotta call the cops soon. Because here's the thing, yelling is one thing, but if you hear any loud bangs, then it's like, I gotta alert someone. This is now a problem. This could be dangerous.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, that was my morning. Waking up to just people probably getting divorced. I don't know.
I hope they work it out, man.
I really do.
I hope they work it out.
I hope he's sober.
I hope so too.
I hope they're working it out, because obviously she cares about that, you know?
Yeah.
We just get a knock on our door that's like, stop talking about us on your pod.
We're big fans, but we don't appreciate
We're
it.
big fans, but we don't appreciate it. Alright, it says, I just had to throw that in there. Another quick thing, Brendan. In like proximity to the next location of the next Kamala rally, there's a giant statue of Donald Trump naked.
No.
And homie is hogged up.
Nah, why'd they give him a hog?
Let me hold on.
Guys, I'm sorry, but I want our president to be hogged up. Don't make the opponent hogged up. Dog. I want Kamala to be hogged up.
No. Because it's not a flattering photo, Brendan.
Do I want to see it?
So it's in Las Vegas, where the next Kamala rally is going to be. And yeah, it's just a giant, and he's got a big old hooked penis. But yeah, it's a giant naked Trump. I saw that this morning, and I was like, Brendan will think that's funny.
That's so
uncomfortable.
weird. That's so weird.
Imagine, now go with me on this. Imagine you're a foreigner, and you take a trip to Vegas, just happen to be at the same time that this statue was up, and you have no fucking clue about U.S. politics, and you're not paying attention to that because you don't live here. It doesn't matter to you. You got a prime minister or a dictator or someone else, a president at home. You know, it's different.
Yeah.
But you walk into a vacant fucking parking lot in the desert of Las Vegas, and you see that shit.
I'm so confused.
Dude, I'd be terrified.
They've got large people in America.
Imagine watching Attack on Titan and seeing that shit. You'd be like, oh God, this is it, dude.
Oh my lord.
I would be terrified.
Yeah, no, every
Don't know why they had to give him a penis that looked like that. I wonder if they called up, what's her name? Stormy Daniels? Was that her name? The porn star he fucked.
Oh.
Yeah, I wonder if they called up her and were like, yo, this accurate?
She's like smaller, but yeah.
She was like definitely more hooked to it.
Huck to? Huck to
Hawk
Tuah?
Bro, did you see like Sketches hanging out with her now?
Really?
Yeah.
Game is game.
Game is game.
Game is
Sketch,
game.
he's got it, brother.
He's got it, brother.
Dude, my favorite was all this shit came out that was like, yo, Sketch did gay sex, and he was like, yeah.
It's actually a lot sadder than that.
Yeah.
I don't even almost killed himself.
Yeah, so that's why everyone was like, yeah, man, you could still be Sketch.
But like, he was so silly in his video that he was talking about it. He was like, I did not have relations with that man. Just kidding, I did.
Isn't that the Bill Clinton? I did not
have sexual relations with that man. Just kidding, I did.
See, if he would have said that, that would have been hilarious. The actual president was like, but I did. 100%.
I actually did.
It was wonderful.
Got that thing popping.
I sent her a gift basket. All right, Brendan. Something we both are a little heated on that we would like to talk about. Mr.beast dropped a new
Mr.beast. Oh, what a good video. Solid piece of television.
If you haven't seen it, it's 100 sets.
100 sets of identical twins.
So 200 people compete for $250,000.
And it's just like all the other Mr. Beast videos where there's like a little bunch of little cubes all in the room, and then they slowly go down to one guy.
Yeah, they just take out people slowly.
It's the same formula.
Different challenges, stuff like that.
It's fine, but the problem I have with Mr. Beast is like when I used to watch YouTube, I would watch YouTube and be like, I can make that. I can do this. I watch Mr. Beast and I'm like, there is no way. There's no way. I can even like. It
feels like you're watching daytime like TV show like game shows.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's like I'm watching the.
You got the same like type of reaction shots.
Yeah.
You got the same shots in the beginning where you're like, wow, this is interesting, and then in the episode it's just like a split second.
His channel has slowly just evolved into a competition show.
Mm-hmm.
Of all the different things he's doing.
Yeah, and when I watch him, I don't get inspired to go make content.
No. I'm like that's a good reality show I just watched.
That's a good reality show I just watched. Yep.
Right? It doesn't feel like the content
feel like
it used to be.
No. It's so unfortunate.
And to think that this all like going back, the first Mr. Beast video that was like poppin' was the last to leave the circle. And that was just his 4 friends and him.
Yep. And that's back when it felt like I could do that.
And he gave them all $100 to buy shit at the store, and that was it. That's all they had. And now it is literally like Survivor. Like he literally made Survivor in his video previous to this one.
Yep.
Right? Was that the most recent one after that?
Yeah, but it's a big show.
Here's one of my big problems with it. You watch YouTube. What's a big annoying thing on YouTube? Ads.
Yeah.
You know what really sucks? Getting 2 ads. You know what really sucks? When half of the fucking video is ad placement and he doesn't want you to know. That's what it really is. Yep. Because homie, he's like, for your next thing, everyone gets Feastable bars, and everyone's freaking out. And then literally they're just like, this is the best chocolate ever. And there's sets of twins that have the last name Hershey. They're like, wow, our last name's Hershey, and this is phenomenal. Motherfucker, Mr.beast gave him $500 on the side, or he said, I will eliminate you if you don't say good things about my chocolate.
That's definitely what he said.
Okay? And then he handed out Lunchables.
Then he handed out fucking Lunchables.
And they were like, these are better than Lunchables.
I know damn well them things did not get eaten.
No.
They brought him a Lunchly and they sat there and waited till the next meal Mr. Beast brought.
Yeah, all of them snacked on a Lunchly, did not finish it, and now, last week, we talked about how we didn't know if it was just the pizza because that's all he. Yeah. But we saw he does the nachos also. Nachos, he did the ham and cheese
and the crackers. Yep.
Yeah, he did the ham and cheese and crackers.
Well, to be fair, he would have been dumb as fuck to not make the crackers and cheese. That's like the easiest one to make and the most popular one.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be mad at that one because I don't like the Lunchable cracker and cheese.
Okay.
1, the cheese is not great.
No.
2, I've never seen ham more slimy in my life than when you pull it.
I don't know what the fuck that shit is, dog.
Literally, as a kid, I would only eat the crackers and the cheese. I could not get the meat down. It was gross to me. Okay? Pizza Lunchables are the best Lunchables. That is the best Lunchable. You cannot convince me otherwise.
I just don't think I like Lunchables.
Yeah. And here's the nacho one, and Mr.beast has the same fucking problem with it, and they haven't fixed it in my opinion. Okay? It's real cheese, whatever, I don't give a fuck. Okay? It could be tar that you colored yellow. But I don't want to dip my chip into cold nacho cheese.
Thank you.
I've never fucking wanted that in my life. And what makes you think you making it in a tiny little plastic container for $5.99 is gonna make that change?
See, and there could be a really cool way of doing it. Imagine they just had a little thing of nacho cheese on the side and a little microwavable thing.
Like even in the little plastic tray, you just pop it out.
That's exactly what I was thinking,
and
actually.
toss it in there.
Toss it in there.
And it has little instructions on the lid so you know exactly what you're doing.
And if you're a psychopath and you want your cold cheese, just don't heat it up.
Then if you like the cold cheese, then just eat the fucking cold cheese.
Just fucking eat the cold cheese.
It's not a problem. But I have a big problem with food that should be cold. Or food that should be hot that's cold. I don't like cold pizza. I think it's repulsive.
Okay.
I will not touch cold pizza.
That's insanity, but okay.
Now this is going to be the real insanity. The only food that is normally hot that sometimes slap while it's cold is fried chicken. No. You ever been super hungry and you just had like a room temp piece of fried chicken?
Yeah, that's different than cold fried chicken.
Okay, but I'm not pulling it out of the freezer and fucking munching on it. I mean, like, you ever just throw one piece on the plate in the microwave and the other piece you just eat real quick?
Yeah, but not if it's like from the fridge.
Listen.
I can't from the fridge.
Dude, but like cold chicken skin, kind of fucks, man. Okay? It's better than cold pizza. Cold pizza's repulsive.
No, I like cold pizza.
No.
I can fuck up a good cold pizza.
No. Cold pizza
is yum.
No. Let me tell you what the fuck is wrong with cold pizza. Okay? It's soggy. It's got all the condensation from the box on it. Okay? The cheese is just reverted back to its normal form where it's just a fucking slab.
Yeah, yum.
Because our pizza cheese is supposed to be melty, okay? The toppings, disgusting. You ever had a cold pepperoni?
Yeah, yum.
No.
Have you ever just eaten pepperoni?
Yeah, but not on when it's supposed to be on a fucking pizza, Brendan. Eating a pepperoni by itself is different than when a pizza was cooked with pepperoni on it and now you're eating it plain. I like dry cereal more than wet cereal, okay? Listen.
Fucking psychopath.
You're fucking wrong, Brendan. I'm telling you.
I like
Anyways,
cold chicken skin.
back to shitting on lunch lead. I also don't think that is enough chocolate.
That's your complaint.
Because here's my thing. Lunchables switches it up.
Yeah, you get different stuff.
Here's what I'm going to get with a lunch lead. I'm going to get a pizza, a prime, and a chocolate bar every single fucking time.
Pizza, prime, and a chocolate bar. And I doubt the chocolate bars are even for the flavored ones. It's just, you're getting a Hershey's bar.
No, you're getting a Feastables. That's better than Hershey's.
Same thing. Same fun. We've all tried it. It's fun. It's
now,
chocolate.
don't get me wrong. Am I going to try the new cookies and cream flavor? Probably. I don't like cookies and cream chocolate. The Hershey's one's not good to me. I know a lot of people fuck that one up.
I fuck it up.
I'm personally not a white chocolate guy.
Okay, that's fair.
I don't like white chocolate. I think it's bad.
That's fair.
It's not necessary. Normal chocolate's better.
I like white chocolate a lot.
More?
Probably about equal. I'm not a big sweet guy though, in general.
Okay, but go with me on this, Brendan. Go with me on this. Show me a place where you can get a white chocolate shake.
I can't show you that, but I can show you a place where we can get a white hot chocolate. That shit goes crazy.
White hot chocolate?
White hot chocolate.
That's
it goes
just
fucking
milk.
crazy.
What the fuck do you mean?
What do you mean?
That's just milk.
It looks
bro.
like milk.
White hot chocolate is hot milk,
Dude, it's
bro.
bussin'. Another thing about Mr.beast making his video ads, he got in kind of a little bit of controversy, but people haven't been talking about it a lot, and it's kind of really frustrating once you notice it. If you ever saw when he starts, like an ad, and there's like the bar at the bottom of the screen?
Yeah.
Have you ever watched that bar? Because it starts really fast, and when it starts getting towards the end, it gets really slow.
Mm-hmm.
Really slow. It goes like this, and then it like...
It's like when you're launching a game for the first time. You know, when it like picks up real quick, and then it's like, hold on, I gotta hit the heavy shit.
Well, because you see how fast it's moving at the beginning, and you're like, oh, it's not
and
going
then
to
you
take that long.
stop looking at it.
It's not going to take that long.
Because you see the speed at which the ad is going, and you're like, oh, cool. I only
I
have
can
like
sit
30
here
seconds.
for like...
And then a minute and a half later, he's like,
and
Now
it's the
back to
same
the
fucking
video.
bar, and you're like, huh? Yeah. It's just all the little things, and it's just kind of making MrBeast feel very not genuine.
MrBeast went from being what felt like a very genuine, silly guy who just was blowing things out of proportion and doing all these cool, crazy activities that has now turned into a very corporate, like, game show-esque that we talked about. Just
We'll do anything for views.
yeah, like I think about older MrBeast videos, and like some of my favorites, like when they trashed one of their fucking friends' houses and then replaced everything.
Yep.
That's fun as shit.
That's fun. That's fun.
Because the first half of the video was them just goofing off.
Yep.
Right?
And you gotta see them being silly.
And then, or like the one where they build the tallest Lego tower. That was just guys fucking around with big bricks of Legos. Like it was all just like fun experiments that they could try and do all these fun things. And now it is just games and competition and putting people through outrageous fucking scenarios.
Yep.
And with odd sums of money. And he basically is taking the idea of a reality game show and making it into a 20-minute long video.
Yep.
Like
every month he drops a new video out. About every month.
he does like once a month. He used to do like twice a month.
Yep.
But his videos just get bigger and bigger.
Every single fucking time.
So they take more and more time to complete and build all this shit.
Yeah.
Because they do so much.
So fucking much. Constantly.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, like, on one hand, it's cool to see. It's like, I've been watching YouTube since it was like, just like smoshed in their like, fucking mom's living room making videos.
Yeah.
And it's cool to see it go from just like, every video was kind of just people in their mom's living rooms to, we got MrBeast now, and that's wild, but like...
Well, yeah, like, look at the first ever YouTube video.
Yeah.
What's his name goes to the zoo?
Yeah, he's just at the zoo.
I forget his name, but it's in the, like, title.
Yeah, he's like, he was a YouTube person. He worked at YouTube.
Yeah, but he went to the zoo.
Yeah, went to the zoo.
He had a great time.
Yeah.
And now, we're here.
Now we're here. Oh, God, what a journey.
Where everything is corporate and, like, them just taking over as much channel space and time as they can.
Yep.
It's just crazy. All right, Brendan, we are wrapping up here, but I gotta tell you one quick story.
Oh.
So, okay, I was at work, and I was standing at the register, just scanning out people, whatever, and I smelled burning.
Okay.
Okay, and I was like, I don't know, man. Right? And this just shows you how, like, little I take care of my own personal health. I smell burning, and my first thought is, oh, I'm probably having a stroke. This is it, man. This is...
Jeffrey said, wow.
It all caught up to me, huh? Yeah. So that's, and I'm like, nah, maybe I'm just smelling things, whatever. And about 5 minutes past, I'm still kind of smelling it. And I'm like, I don't know, dude. I thought my face would kind of go numb at this point. Like, I don't know.
Like, I'm not trooping. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I thought I'd fall over at this point. I don't know what's happening. And then my manager comes up and he's like, smell burning? And I was like, oh, God, thank goodness. I was like,
woo! We're both having a stroke.
I was like, oh, great, we're both going to pass out. We'll close the store. That's good. He goes outside, right? And I'm standing there. And then all I hear over my headpiece is, yeah, trash can's on fire.
Did someone throw a cigarette in there?
Someone threw
a fucking cigarette in the fucking
I want you
trash
to know,
can.
I told another one of my managers this story, and I said trash can's on fire. She went, cigarette?
Fucking, dude, it's happened.
So,
it happened to me at, it was either Kohl's or Marshall's. It's one of the clothing stores, but yeah, there was a trash can on fire because someone just threw a fucking cigarette in there.
And it was the one that doesn't have an ashtray on top.
Yep.
So they didn't put it out, they just kind of tossed it. So my manager, looking at this trash can that's currently engulfed, not like fully, but like there was fire, he just reaches, he grabs like a half-drink Coke that was sitting in the trash can, and he just dumped it on it.
It was out?
And it was out!
Oh yeah, man. Hell yeah.
He comes back in, he goes, yeah, it was on fire, a cigarette butt. And I was like, oh yeah? And he goes, yeah, I just dumped half a Coke on it. And I was like, cool, if it works, it works, man.
How can you be that dumb? Like,
make sure it's out.
just figure it out. There's not a thing on there? I bet you there's a pillar made of bricks right next to you. You could have fucking put it out on.
There was literally an entire brick building. You could have just...
Wow, we could have just thrown it on the ground,
or, the
stepped on it.
Cement, anything. Well, maybe not that. We don't, litter it, but...
I'd rather you litter than start a fucking trash fire.
You know what? I didn't even mention it.
If your two options are litter or start a trash fire, litter. I don't know what to say, man.
Otherwise, don't litter, though.
Otherwise, don't. Yeah, don't. If you have another option.
Or start a trash fire. Don't do either of them. Ever.
Yeah, just...
Unless you have to choose.
If you have an option to not start a trash fire or litter, do that one.
Yeah, just eat it.
But if for some reason your only options are trash fire or litter.
Litter every day of the week.
Oh, God.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to episode 65 of the Attention Deficit Dawgs.
Dawgs.
So here's the thing. It's always on the intro. You always come in on the dogs because that's something we've talked about. And then when I do the last little bit, it's never you usually come in. So I wasn't expecting it, so I kind of rushed through it.
Dog.
So I was like the Attention Deficit Dog. Dogs.
Very happy with that one.
Remember that I totally won.
Jeffrey won.
He
got 3 points.
3 out of 5 points. 3 out of 5. I did
3
it.
out of 10.
3 out of 5. I did it. Episode 65.
30%.
Hey. Remember that Diddy ain't a great person, man.
Yeah, if you get invited to a Diddy party, don't go.
I thought you were stopping there. I was like, where are we going with it?
Just don't go.
Get invited to a Diddy party. Start a trash fire.
Litter.
Yeah, we talked about great things today. Trash fire, littering, Diddy, Trump, Mr.beast. All sorts of little fun things. If you like this content and you want to see more of it, make sure you find us on Instagram and TikTok at the Attention Deficit Dawgs. Also on YouTube at the Deficit YouTube channel. You know, check out 5 episodes of Cool Boy Cooking. If people keep watching it and people keep acting like they like it, we will make more Cool Boy Cooking. We will make more. We just don't know people want it yet, man.
I just don't know.
We just don't know. And also, Ethan's a little flaky, but we love that guy. Other than that, remember that my song of the week is Shine by Just Friends.
Mine is Timeless by The Weeknd.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh.
Take care of yourselves. Eat 3 meals today. Drink some water.
Good.
And as always,
Woo!